All right, I think we're live. Welcome everybody. We're so excited that you guys set aside some time today to hear from each of us, and we're going to do our best to keep the content that we're sharing with you concise, short, and to the point. Each of us is kind of setting a timer because we are chatty individuals and we like to share so much. But my name is Meredith. I'm one of the many coaches on our team. All of us work together. We do trainings together. We help one another. We'll all be helping you as well. And we're just really excited to have this opportunity to share with you a little about coaching, what we do, what it is, the misconceptions about it, and actually how we earn an income with it. So with all of that said, again, my name is Meredith. I live in San Diego. A little bit about me. I've been what I consider a Jane of all trades. I've done everything from studied fashion design to taught yoga. I went to school for holistic medicine. I've worked in music production. I've worked in post-production in LA. I've done so many different things, but one of the underlying currents in my life was always this quest to feel better. I suffered from a lot of digestive malaise growing up. I was sick as a kid. I was poked and prodded at hospitals. I was told I was lactose intolerant and kind of brushed off. And so not just weight, but really how I felt, my inner well-being, which obviously comes on the outside as well, was something I struggled with my entire life. So as I got older, I dug into a lot of different things, whether they were programs that I learned through studios, a holistic school, and I stumbled upon Team Beachbody, and I actually stumbled upon them back then via infomercials, bought a bunch of programs, fell in love, got great results, and programs, and I just kind of went on and did my own thing. And of course, what happened is I had some big setbacks in my health and how I looked and how I felt. So circled back around many years later, and here I am again. And this time I enrolled as a coach so that I would have a higher sense of accountability and truly stay accountable to my goals long term. A little about the company, so you have just a tiny bit of background, and then I'll dig into what we actually do as a coach. I actually heard from one of our CEOs recently at an event, and he was telling the story about, his name is John, how John and Carl founded Beachbody. And originally they were watching, TV. This is probably back in their college days or just after. They were watching TV and saw marketed all of these exercise equipment that, everything that promised great abs and all of these things. And it's just a janky piece of equipment. And they thought, I wouldn't buy that. Like, there's no way that's going to get you results. What if we put together a program that could really help people get results and learn how to eat right? And so they developed P90 way back then. And it was like workout. They were selling hard work. They were selling the fact that you had to do an exercise program and follow a nutrition plan. And you know what? It was helping people get great results. They opened up message boards, and in the message boards, they created a space for individuals that were doing the programs to speak with one another. And what they found in the message boards is that somebody would, buy the program, get on the message boards and say, okay, I just invested in it. Is it a scam? Or like, I'm on day 1 or I'm on day 2. It's really hard. Should I give up? And the individuals that were on day 8 and day 30 and day 60 were the ones that were saying, no, it's not a scam. I've got incredible results, and please stay with it. I feel so much better. I'm showing up for myself in new ways. I live healthier. So that's really how the Coach Network was born. John and Carl saw that these individuals that were just customers were the catalysts for these new customers to really stay accountable and reach their goals, essentially. So the Coach Network was born, and here's the opportunity that we now have as Team Beachbody coaches to be a product of the product and to help other people and simply be that cheerleader and catalyst and support system that helps other people get started. So there are essentially 4 things that we do as a coach, and that's it. And we call them our 4 vital behaviors. They're essentially our foundational behaviors, if you will. One of them is one of the things I already said, to be a product of the product. So that simply means every single day that we show up for ourselves and show up for our business, we're pressing play on a workout. I already did my 25-minute workout today. So fast, right? 25 minutes. And I've gotten in incredible shape, best shape of my life. If you're using Shakeology, or if you're using our Greens Boost or our performance line, that would be being a product of the product. That way you never have to feel, I know one of my fears stepping into this was, I don't want to be a salesperson. And it's like, I never have to be a salesperson, because these are the things that I use in my life to stay accountable and get healthy. So I simply get to give them as recommendations to other people on how I reached my own goals. So being a product of the product is one. Inviting other people, just like, Barbie, myself, Erin, or anybody in this group invited you to be here. They saw something in you, whether it's they saw that you would be a great coach, or they saw that this could truly change your life as far as how you show up for yourself with your health and fitness. So they're simply paying it forward and plugging you in. And that's really what we do as coaches. You don't have to have the expertise or experience that somebody else might have. It's literally like when you buy a gym membership and you go to the gym for the first time. You don't need to have six-pack abs or have already reached your goals to reach out to your girlfriend and say, I'm taking the next step in my health and I just signed up for a gym membership. Will you start coming to the gym with me? It's exactly the same. So being a product of the product and inviting. The third thing we do is personal development. Outside of my tenure in yoga, I've never worked for a company that actually said, we're going to encourage and pay you for your time working on yourself. So this is personal development to overcome your self-limiting beliefs, which I didn't think I had any, but wow, did I learn I had a ton. To do personal business development, all of these things. The fourth is recognition. And what I mean by recognition is simply recognizing others. So we work in either an app-supported challenge group, which is sort of your own accountability group, or a lot of us do our accountability groups on Facebook. And in that group, I show up every single day for my challengers and for other women that some of the girls in my group invited in, and I simply comment on their posts. Like if they're having a hard day, I relate and I say, you know what, I had the worst day too, but I got my 25 in, so it's just that it's recognizing those people in there and showing up for them every single day. And I'll tell you, that doesn't take a lot of time to do it, but it makes a really big difference in the lives of others, especially when they don't have that same positivity, encouragement, and community in their household. So those are the four foundational things. I mean, it's very simple at the core of what we do. I'm going to roll this over to Erin so she can dig in a little bit more, tell you about herself and her story. She's absolutely amazing. And then also share with you some of the objections we also hear in the misconceptions about coaching.
Hey guys, I'm Erin Hopkins. I'm so excited to be here. I live in Charleston, South Carolina, so it's really fun that we're like all three in different parts of the country, and yet still get to work together all the time and connect all the time. So just a little bit about my background. So my background is in health and fitness. I was a personal trainer and yoga instructor and spin instructor. I had quite a weight loss journey of my own, so it was really fun to like kind of find my passion in helping others through fitness. I then had 3 kids in a row. I had 3 kids under 3, so there's twins in there for anybody doing the math. And I went from a job that was like super fulfilling, that I loved and could connect people with people every day, to postpartum anxiety and depression and feeling trapped in a hole. Like, all my life I've wanted to be a mom, and then I became a mom, and I have these beautiful, amazing little girls, and I just wanted to be somewhere else connecting with other people. And unfortunately, this is super common, and there's a lot of shame wrapped around that. But I had truly just lost my identity in mommyhood. I was struggling really hard, and I was emotional eating through that, and I needed help. So I actually reached out to an acquaintance of mine who was also a fitness professional, because I saw her helping people do this online health and fitness thing, and I was super curious about it. Like, she's still at her kids' baseball games and she's still enjoying her life, and she's also getting to help people. She just truly, in my eyes, had the best of both worlds, like everything I had ever wanted. So I reached out to her and asked her to help me on a personal level, which was really hard when you're a health and fitness professional and you need help with your own journey. But my life was completely changed through this program. It was changed because I started taking care of myself. My husband and I started working out together. We started liking each other again. So I started taking care of myself. I made myself a priority. And more than anything, what changed me was the community that that this brought me. This team is not normal. This team is really special. And these women have become my best friends. And beyond that, the challenge groups that I run and the women that I get to help, I work with so many postpartum women who are going through such a really hard time like I was, and they need that support and they need that help. And it's really, really hard to reach out to people and ask for help when you're in that situation. So it's, it's super amazing. So 2 weeks into this journey, I like lost a bunch of weight and felt amazing. And I'm like, I got to do this. Like, I got to tell everyone I know about this. This is the best thing I've ever done. Like, I knew that I was going to be coaching in week 2. But it was interesting because I still had like 15 pounds of baby weight to lose, something like that. So I reached out to my coach and I'm like, I'm all in for coaching it, but I just want to let you know, I can't start until I lose the 15 pounds, and then I can have this beautiful before and after and like wrap it up in a bow. And like, there we go. Like, I'm a Beachbody coach. I can help you now. And she's like, I'm so excited about your passion. However, nobody wants that. Like, nobody wants that finished version of you. They want to be in on this journey with you. And it's so funny now that I'm, mentoring coaches and helping people on this side of the journey is like, I hear that so much. Like, so many times we feel like we're not enough. And I felt that, and I thought I couldn't coach yet. And the truth of the matter is, my entire business has been based on me being super relatable. Because I still struggle. I still have anxiety that creeps in every once in a while. I still need to dial in that nutrition every once in a while. And I need to lean into my group and ask for help. I talk about my struggles and I talk about all of that. And because I'm not this like perfect finished product of what Beachbody can do for you, which by the way, Beachbody can give you amazing results, but it's about so much more than that. And I feel like people get stuck there a lot. The other thing that I was really skeptical about and worried about was I care deeply what other people think. And I was like wrapped up in this, like, I don't want to be salesy to my friends, and guess what? I've never, ever, ever felt salesy to my friends, because all I'm doing is simply sharing my journey and providing them a service. I'm not selling anybody a product. I'm asking them to join me on my journey. And it has been the coolest thing that I've ever done and that I've ever been a part of. People say all the time they don't have time. Like, yeah, I don't either. None of us do. When I started this job, you guys, when I started this business, I didn't even know I was starting a business. Like, it's so hilarious that I say that now and that I have this thriving business, because I literally just started this thing to like have adult conversations and take care of myself. Like, that's where this started, and what's become from that is insane. But when I started, I was at home with 3 kids under 3, and I had no time. I had no time. And I built this business in like literally 30 minutes a day of nap time. Or sometimes it's not even, I don't even call it 30 minutes a day. Like, I always say I do my best work in the carpool line. Because I'm just stopped and I pull up my phone and I check in with challengers and reach out to people and invite them to this amazing opportunity. So you don't need to have this like very focused amount of time to spend on this. In the beginning, you just fit it into the pockets of time. And if your business builds and grow it, and you want it to be, if you want to build an empire, that's available to you, but it doesn't have to look like that. And I feel like that's really important for people to know, that you can just work it into the pockets of your day. And again, just falling in love with these programs and these communities, and that it's what Meredith was saying, being a product of the product. Like, your friends and family and the people who see you are going to want to do this with you. Like, if you think you don't have the network or the, whatever, I mean, you went to school at some point, right? Did you go to elementary school? People from that. Are your kids in soccer? Do you go to the grocery store? Like, so many more people that you can help than you think. And I always think about that. Like, you never know what's happening behind closed doors. And if you can just help 1 or 2 of those people that are struggling, then this is all worth it. It's always worth inviting. And that's it. Like, those were my hesitations. So I always feel like I want to like go over that. The last thing I'll leave you with is just that this is something I didn't know when I signed up as a coach. I didn't know anything about this team. Like, I knew my upline coach and I love her. And she and I actually were just acquaintances at the time. Now she's one of my very best friends. But I didn't know that I was getting involved with this like legendary group of people who wanted me to succeed. I just didn't know that. I mean, you guys, we were on a call with Barbie Kalev, and that may not like resonate with you, but she is a legend. Meredith is a 4-time elite coach. Like, these are this is a big, big, big deal. And they are like, you know, I am a newish coach in comparison. I haven't even hit 2 years yet. And these are 2 women who have put their arms around me and helped me and encouraged me. And it is truly amazing. Also the trainings that we get, like, it's not normal. It's not normal that you as a new coach, get access to free trainings from the top coaches in the entire network. Like, Barbie, aren't you a founding coach? Like, one of the first ever? She's like the queen of Beachbody. And I get to participate in her trainings as a new coach. You know, and I get to hear from Meredith. You know, I've gotten really close with Meredith, even though she lives in California and I live in South Carolina. And these relationships and this team and that community is something that I didn't expect. And the trainings that we get from that, and just the whole concept of women and men. I know there's men too, but for me, the whole concept of women supporting women, when I came from a place of struggle and being ashamed of that struggle, and then having this crew of women who just wrap their arms around me and want me to succeed every day, is just something that I had never personally experienced. Oh my gosh, and I didn't cry. I'm so proud of myself. That's it for me, guys. I'm going to toss it on over to Barbie.
You didn't cry, but I'm all choked up and like warm and fuzzy, and I just want to reach out and hug you, but I really feel like I'm choked up. And you guys, so my name is Barbie Kalev. I've been a coach for 10 and a half years. I was around, I'm not a founding coach, but I was around when the message boards were around, and that's even before Facebook. That's when I became a coach. When you say that you've never felt like you were selling, I've made all the mistakes. Like, I have felt like I've sold. I felt like I've looked at people as if they were numbers, but you learn from your mistakes. And now what you see is an evolved human. And I've been able to just to be human, and then to build an empire of 20,000 coaches on our team. And, you know, just to learn and grow together, and to give our team, not by myself, but together, we are a community of men and women who just give and share our best practices, so that you can have whatever you want in your life, whether you're coming on board or you're thinking about coming on board because you want just a little bit more fulfillment, kind of like what you were talking about, Erin. You wanted something that wasn't just mommyhood, even though you love being a mom, or you want fulfillment professionally, or you want the financial rewards, like so much. Really, 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 I'm here to tell you that the sky's the freaking limit with Beachbody. So before I get into how we actually earn money and some of the rewards, I have to give you the disclaimer. Beachbody doesn't guarantee, we have to say this legally, we have to say this, Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of success. It's dependent on your level of hustle, skill, talent, but I can tell you that if you join our team, your chances of being successful, it doesn't get any better than that. We have top coaches. We have amazing training. We have, I think it's not 8 or 9 individuals on our team who have made $1 million or more. We have, seriously, probably hundreds, I don't even know, people who have earned who are earning 6-figure incomes. We have amazing training. So what are the rewards? You've both said it, community. Even there are some people on our team, I have people on our team who simply decided to become a coach because they love the community, and sometimes they'll sell a product and sometimes they'll build an empire. There's space for everyone on this team. Before this call, Meredith and I were talking, and I said, how was your trip? We just went on. I actually didn't go. I chose not to go. choice is a beautiful thing. That's also freedom, right? But I asked Meredith how her trip was, and she said that feeling of going to my first trip and saying, you know, I want to be here with a team. And that this year she got to go. There were 40 people from her team, 25 people who have reached a certain level in their business. They're called diamonds. She said that feeling of fulfillment, satisfaction, and pride was amazing, right? So the trips that you get to take, I earned a trip to the south of France, Tahiti as a top 10 coach. I've been to the Bahamas, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Disney, which I didn't like, but I've been to so many. I don't like Disney, but some people love it. You can earn trips just for helping a few people every single month. And, you know, if you like swag, I like swag. I like some swag. But if you like swag, just for helping a few people, and I really mean just a handful of people, 3 people per month, you can earn special calls. I don't know if you guys know Mel Robbins. She's the author of the 5-Second Rule. We want a special call with her. You can earn books. You can earn t-shirts. I won an umbrella the other day that I was like so excited about. And then okay, then there's the income. So that's just for helping people. You get like little bonuses, right? And big bonuses. But how do you earn? So you can earn, first of all, you get a 25% discount on all products. So that's not income, but that's nice to save money. And there are 2 main ways to earn. Number 1, you can earn commissions on all the products that you sell. So as I said, we have coaches on our team who they just want to have a part-time business. And let's say if they sell $1,000 worth of product, they'll make about $250. That's nice. What could you do with $250? If you truly want to build an income, the way to do that is through residual income, and the way to receive that is to build a team. So I know that gets scary for people because they're like, wait, what does it mean, build a team? And I don't know if I can build a team, and it's really scary. You guys, all it means is talking to other men and women about what it is that we do. So we are a team. Meredith, Erin, and myself, we're a team. I didn't invite Meredith. I invited someone who invited Meredith's coach, which is amazing. She's one of the rock stars on our team, Avery Silverman. She's currently on number 1 in all of Beachbody. She invited Meredith. Meredith invited Moira. Moira invited Erin. You see this chain reaction, and this is how it happens. It's just one woman, one man talking to another individual. Like, this just makes me so excited. Talking to another individual, saying, whatever it is, like, I can help you. Like, you feel stuck in mommyhood right now? Like, I've got something for you. I have a community for you. Or like, you want more fulfillment, or you want more income? Let me help you. Come with me. So we're going to teach you how not to do this, how not to sound like this machine that's like, I've got an amazing opportunity for you and you can make a lot of money. You know, that's gross. So building a team is just caring about someone else, telling them how, if they have a hole or a need in their lives, how we can help them through Beachbody. Beachbody is a vehicle. So don't be scared about building a team. I'm telling you that the sky's the limit. So this is my sixth year, I think, 2012. So 6th or 7th year, earning 7 figures as a Beachbody coach, you guys. So when I tell you that the sky's the limit, it is true. You can do whatever you want with this business. I was $94,000 in debt when I started. Our homes are paid off. We get to take care of our parents. We get to live a life of freedom. After this call, I'm going to go off to Hebrew class. And yesterday, like in the middle of the day, I went to my chiropractic appointment and massage appointment. Do I work hard? Of course I do. But because of that hard work, I've been able to just create the life that I want. And that's what's possible for you. Okay, so that's in terms of the income. And if you want more specifics on how to earn, reach out to your coach. We can give you, if you want, a 52-page report on the different ways to earn and all the policies and procedures, but that's super boring and not my style. And then finally, okay, so how do you get involved? How do you, my husband's dancing over there. How do you get involved? How do you enroll? So the cost, let's talk about money for a few minutes. It really depends, and you really do have to speak to your coach. But if you are not familiar with Beachbody, the best way to sign up is, I would say, through the challenge pack. It's about $140 to $160 or $180, and what you would get is I strongly recommend Beachbody On Demand, which is the online workouts, a year's worth. You get Shakeology and our portion fix containers for $140 to $180. That's it, you're a coach. There is no sign-up fee. Starting your second month, you just pay $15 a month plus tax, so $17 plus the cost of your product, right? So you're really looking at about $115, $120 per month to have a business that can earn you millions of dollars, right? Or even $500 a month or $1,000 a month, okay? If you are a customer and you've ever bought a challenge pack, you can actually sign up for free. You just fill out you sign up, you pay the $40, you fill out a form so that you can get your refund back and you can get started. We highly recommend Shakeology and or the performance line, because that we believe in the product. We want you to get the best results, and that's also going to allow you to earn residual income. So with that said, that's really the way to get started. I don't think I'm missing anything. So again, we want you to refer to the person who invited you or whoever you found out about this webinar. If you're looking for a sign, you guys, for something in your life to change, this is it. This is your invitation for you to join us, whether you're looking for community, fulfillment, just a change in your life. This is it. The sky's the limit. We are so excited to lock arms with you and meet you wherever you're at. We're here to help you, and we cannot wait to see you on the other side. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining us. It's been our pleasure. And have a great day. Bye, everyone.